welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Here I am in my car. Well, it's not my favourite car obviously, but it is a car. Has the odd squeak or two. Perhaps I should swap it and get myself one of those Teslas. What do you think, Lord of the Marcus? And a big shout out to Lady Jodie. And thanks for coming back now and again and joining Mr. Paul as he takes you on his travels. Here's that squeak again. See, what can you do about it? I tell you, I'm going to have to take the dashboard out and get a hammer out and start, well, knocking 7 bells out of it, shall we say. French cars, what can you say? Terrible things. No disrespect to the French, and of course, no disrespect to our girl in downtown south of France. That's our lady Sylvie. Big shout out to you. And of course, to the man of your dreams, Sir Arnaldo. And of course, we'll be looking forward to seeing you when you get back on that big bird and jet back into Paphos. But this squeak is getting very, very annoying indeed. And they say Peugeots are good cars. Yeah, right. Can't wait for the Jag to come back. And I tell you what, we've got a special episode coming on the show very, very soon indeed. And the two Barons are in town, for those of you who've watched the odd video too. Baron Jeremy, Baron Simon, they're here. And often stuffing their faces, having breakfast and dinner at the Pelican restaurant. But they've assured me that if I can get my car back on the road Wednesday or Thursday, they are going to go and give it a good chamois for me and wash it all down. And guess what? I'm going to take a deck chair and a sun umbrella for myself and the camera, and I'm going to watch those two boys get hot and sticky as they wash down the Black Purdy, the Jag. She's coming back online very, very soon indeed. And there's no squeaks or rattles in that, no, because that's proper British beef. My goodness. It seems to be the slower you go, the louder it gets. It's absolutely insanity. And trying to work out what it is impossible. It's obviously something to do with one of the air conditioning ducts or something like that. And perhaps there is a mouse stuck in there or something like that. Who knows? A stowaway that perhaps came across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Anyway, where are we? Downtown Kato Paphos. We're on the Triangle, if you're curious to know. The Shamrock pub, that's the Irish themed bar, is on the left. Next door to that is the Ampura Resort. And just over there on the right-hand side is the brand new Soho Resort, a big tower block with very nice views, of course, and the penthouse apartments if you want to buy one. Chump change, €4.5 million plus VAT. Not a lot of money, obviously. But I tell you what, in the grounds they built 20 rather nice villas, and I happened to watch a video of them the other night. And basically they look like 2-story villas, but they're actually 3 stories because one story is sunken beneath the ground. Yes, and they've got a sunken garden as well. So there's 2 downstairs bedrooms in the ground. I bet they're nice and cool at this time of year as well, with their own sunken garden. Then the middle floor's got the lounge and so forth, and the swimming pool's outside obviously, and then 2 more grand bedrooms upstairs, and then another bedroom. So 5 bedrooms. My goodness, that could be that perfect house. Anyway, this is the Anesthesia Beach Club, themed on, well, a ship basically, looking out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Could be that spectacality of a place for you to go and sup on a pint or 2. You never know. Anyway, look at that. There's that massive block called the Soho Resort. And you know what? It came in for an awful lot of criticism, and you know, we don't want these tower buildings in Paphos and all those kind of things. But to be honest, it looks quite nice, and so nice that they're going to build another one right next door to it. So for those of you who don't like tower blocks, I'm sorry, they're going to build 1 or 2 more, because land is at a premium, and the developers understand that if they keep building up, well, they're going to get that little bit more profit for their buck, should we say. And a lot of people do like to live on the top floor, don't they? Me personally, no. I think 2 or 3 stories is enough, because I worry about when it might fall down. I understand a lot of people would like it to fall down with me, but I don't want it to fall down with me inside. Amalfi Hotel on the right-hand side, and of course just up on the left, sorry, right. I'm confused my left and my right. There's that squeak again. It's driving me crazy, by the way. And hopefully it's not driving you too crazy. Alexander the Great. There's Alex on his horse, Stavros, and he's waiting, especially for some of the stars of the show. In particular, our girl in charge of the show. That's our Dame Anne, and she's had a little sneaky weekend away. She's gone off to downtown Lake District. Yeah, I wonder where she is, Keswick or something like that. Or perhaps she's gone to Cockermouth. Who knows? Perhaps she's getting her tongue around it right as we speak. Sorry about that, Dame Anne. I am sorry. I apologise. I'll go and wash my mouth out with soap right now. But I'm pretty sure you are having a little chuckle to yourself. The Almira Hotel is hiding behind these trees on the left-hand side. And if we take a right and perhaps ignore this wiggling, squeaking little mouse in the air ducts. We can have a quick glimpse at some of the improvements. These are the new improvements right at the start of the Kato Paphos Boulevard and Promenade area. And then coming up here on the right hand side, greatest fish and chips in the world. If you want to watch Mr. Paul eat fish and chips, perhaps you missed that one, go and Google it. Marika and me, fish and chips. It's at T&J's and it'll come up. There's the Lodge restaurant. That brings back some great memories of having a meal there with that French beauty, Lady Sylvie, and of course Lord Analdo. And on the left hand side is the Nemi Hotel, 4-star luxury resort in a great position, by the way, often overlooked because it's not actually on the seafront, but it's but a stone's throw away, and it's got all the mod cons that you could possibly imagine. Again, if you want to see that hotel in detail, go and hunt us down on YouTube, the Nemi Hotel, Marika and me, and up that hotel will come especially for you. There was a lady today that asked me, tea for two, went for breakfast the other day. If you missed that video, again, go and hunt it down. But those ladies asked me, oh my God, is there any hotels that are close to that restaurant? And I said, yeah, literally next door to it. Well, there's a kiosk next door, and then next door to that kiosk is the King's Hotel, and that's owned by the gentleman who owns King's Restaurant in Paphos Harbour, by the way. And then over the road from that is the Damien Hotel, the Kathalia's Damien Hotel, and then just over the road is the, what's it called, the Princess Vera Hotel. The Kathalia's Village Resort is around there. There's lots of places, and there's apartment complexes galore as well. So if you do want to stay close to the King's area and pop in to Tea for Two, and perhaps the Manara Bar as well, owned by some friends of ours, that's Lord Rob, and of course his girl, his very, very own blonde beauty, yeah, his Lady Emma. And of course big shout out to the Princess Maya, we haven't forgotten you, and of course your big brother, Viscount Bradley. One of these days I'm going to pop in and sample your breakfast, and I've no doubt you'll just chuck me straight out. Anyway, here we are in the rear streets of Kato Paphos. Lots of accommodation around here as well, by the way. Complexes and new villas and apartments being built. For those of you with a couple of bob, perhaps you want to buy one. You never know. My Uncle Bob might want to buy one because he's got a couple of bobs. He has, yeah, he definitely has. Right, let's take a left and let's go down this little street and name some of the bars that are, you know, not on your radar perhaps, but they should be, because they are very, very good bars indeed. This is Mikey's Bar, so Mike obviously owns that, and if you pop in there, you're going to get a great, great night indeed. There's no doubt about it. And if we keep on going down here, if you want a bit of karaoke, we've got a bit of choice, to be honest, because there's two of them. This one does karaoke on a Wednesday and a Sunday, and live entertainment most nights of the week, and that's called Lofties. And there is Jamie sitting outside, just getting ready to open up. There's Charlie's Meeting Pub. They again have an awful lot of live entertainment. Then there's the Akabor restaurant, gourmet meals, and then next door to that is the Friends Bar. And there's George sitting outside. There he is. He's waving at us. There he is. There's George. He's the Scottish Cypriot. And he's a superstar, by the way. He really is. A legend in Paphos. And again, they do karaoke on a Wednesday. So if you fancy flexing those tonsils, perhaps if your name is Lady Kerry, and there's a gentleman in your life with that magic ear for tones, that's our Lord Tony. When you're next in Paphos, guess what? We're going to take you karaoke, and perhaps you can sort this squeak out for me while you're at it. Brand new road in Paphos, all been nicely done up, all the pavements are almost done. Well, they're done on the left hand side, it's just not quite done on the right hand side. And there's the Buzz Pub, you see, live sports because the Euros are on. All these bars are going to be rammed to the rafters, so get out here early and make sure you get your special seat. And if you want a top-notch Italian meal, that's the Grazie restaurant, and it's waiting. It really is, especially for you. And next door to that is the Shaki Indian street food restaurant. And again, if you want to see some of these restaurants, some of these bars, Google the magic words Marika and me, and the name of the bar, the restaurant, the hotel, or the complex, and often will pop up storming that entrance, especially for you. Like that hotel over there, that's the Sofiana Resort. And I know a girl in downtown Norfolk, and she's fallen in love with that hotel. She's very, very much in love with Coral Bay, but the man of her dreams whisked her away for a sneaky week, and they booked into the Sofiana Resort and Spa, and she says now she's fallen in love with that hotel. So maybe she may be waving goodbye to Coral Bay. Let's hope not, because Coral Bay's got something for everyone as well. And of course, we're looking forward to seeing our girl, Lady Ali, Lord Neil, of course, Sir Brian. Yes, he's only a sir, but don't worry, I got a surprise coming for him soon, because he's going to celebrate his birthday in Paphos very, very soon. And a big shout out to Lord of the Mic. Yeah, he's getting excited, and apparently a lot of seatbelt training is going on, and he had a great, great Father's Day as well. So don't worry, Lord Mike, Marika will be waiting for you, and she'll make sure your seatbelt is done up nice and tight, so you get back to downtown Coral Bay very, very safely, after you've been and celebrated Sir Brian's birthday in the Paphos Harbour. And a big shout out to Georgia and of course Charlotte. These are the two little pussycats in their lives, and they like to stand on the TV cabinets and watch the little channel known as Marika and Me. At least somebody wants to watch, shall we say. Anyway, look at that for a view. Oh my goodness, those golden rays up in the sky, and it's all waiting especially for you. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe, start paddling like crazy, because Paphos Cyprus, Marika and Me, oh yeah, we're waiting especially for you. We're now taking a left and we're heading down the final crescendo road into the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. And if you're looking for a spectacality of a holiday, indeed, this has got to be at the very, very top of your list. It's a very family-oriented resort. Whether you're young or whether you're old, there's always something in downtown Kato Paphos that's waiting especially for you. Big shout out to some of the guys that watch the show now and again. Lady Alison and your mum, Lady Enid, welcome back to the channel. If your name is Lady Debbie Llewellyn, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. We understand that things get in the way, life gets in the way. Of course, you've got to go and walk Murphy the dog, and unfortunately, like most of us, you've got to go to work. But don't worry, you don't need to apologise. Whenever you feel like coming and have a little laugh and a joke, perhaps pop in a comment, you feel free. Marika and myself, Mr. Paul, will always be here waiting, and we will, waiting especially for you guys. And if there's something we can help you with, perhaps it's a question. Oh my goodness, that was one hell of a pothole. No wonder the cars are falling to pieces. But I should shut up actually, I've got a mechanic shop and a body shop, so there you go. Right, shut up, Mr. Paul. Anyway, if you've got, look at that rattle now. If you've got a question, something you want to know about downtown Kato Paphos or further afield, you drop in the comments and I'll do my very, very best to come up with the answer for you. On that note, if you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness as I take you on my travels in and around downtown Paphos. And if there's somewhere that you'd like me to go, well, drop it in those comments, and you never know, that video may be coming very, very soon indeed, especially for you. And please don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, because that's how you could gift us a virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill, and of course to keep us motivated to keep on making these videos especially for you. And don't forget to keep coming back to the channel, because in 3 to 4 weeks the brand new marikandme.com website will be launched, and of course there'll be lots of bits and bobs on there. There'll be competitions, and some of you guys could be the lucky ones that win tickets to go on the Ocean Vision. That's the big 5-star luxury ocean cruiser that docks in the Paphos Harbour. You may even win a holiday to downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and on top of that, €1,000 in cash. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back. Now we've got to go and create a parking space. Now there's a nice one right between two buses. That looks about big enough. There we go. That'll do us. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. One last thing to do. I've got a cigar in my hand. I've got a Bunsen burner. If your name is Lord of the Martin, big shout out to you. And of course to the greatest accountant in the world. That's our Lady Victoria. I'm going to light this big boy and think of you. Yep, life's good, especially in downtown Kato Paphos. Now, it's time to go and find those couple of pains. Yep, you've guessed it, they'll be appearing in the next little episode of Marika and Me. Thanks for watching.